look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
You look at this Browns defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Done. Sink right. Wide.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they get to him at about the 33. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
13, Lou.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, run. Go, let's go. Silver.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
Hey, son. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence. Under pressure, they got him again. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Take right open.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41.
Hey, Lion. 30 left. Hey, son.
On play action, Lawrence. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Jaguars had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Hey, go, go!
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
11. Here we go.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Malik Collins in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a third and long.
13, Lou. Lou. Hey, attention. Straight, go. Go. Silver.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. But what's going to be the final play of this first quarter? We're scoreless after one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill with a lucky lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 72 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Right. At the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead. To try here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Browns 14, Jaguars 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, kill. Hey, run.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Touchdown! 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
On to punt for the Jaguars.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And the Browns first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Back to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Blue, 32, green jack.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
On the ready. Blaster, 6. Down. You, yellow, black 40.
Back to throw here. There's a short one caught by Finn, and now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. 2nd and 2. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
First down, Browns.
Black ultra. Set, hut. Six. Back 33. Yellow. Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On play action, they'll throw. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Drill green. Edo blue. Cut, cut.
Back to throw again. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jags are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The fourth down pass. Intercepted.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Red Biggs. So say, hey, it's hot.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The 20, 5, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. With his 12th touchdown on the ground, his 15th overall. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Jaguars 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Well, what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
32. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's to his running back, Quinshawn Judkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Bond. He's got it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
60 red. 60 red. Cut.
They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
At the 3-yard line.
Red. Sight. 52 blue.
2nd and 3. Now a run here off the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
Hey, tomato. Done. 11.
Now Lawrence. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Drilled.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
This is caught. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It looks like they'll move things around here. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion left is a running back. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Shot, 17. Blaster, ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. Harold Fannin from 3 yards out. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Right, let's go.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looking long for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go, go, let's go. 11.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game.
Jaguars 22. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Hey, lion. Son. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 65 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Ready. Hut.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 21 yards.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Set, ready. 45, watch, fly, blue. Hut, hut.
They'll set up a throw. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
52. Jaguars 28.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
11.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner.
Bayshore Tinton. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jags get a bit closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here, he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Browns 52. Jaguars 34.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
In motion, Hill.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They complete it to Hill. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Ready? You 50, green. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Jaguars 34.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Let's go, 52.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey, let's go. Take right open. Son. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Jaguars. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and 2.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, Soko. Smash. It's hot.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Red on red.
They're going to try and run. But he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here. But let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
The onside kick recovered by the Browns.
White. Come on, set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
16 yards.
Fly through.
And the Browns first down.
Field, black.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Check, huh?
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there at 22. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
brings up
That was a
second and
touchdown
goal.
if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Here's 3rd and goal now from the 9. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's a win here for the Cleveland Browns, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he was in a world of his own, wasn't he? You figure 3 touchdown passes is terrific.